What's going on, family? How you doing, familia? This is Polo Gold. Praise one, love one, God only. And amazing things are happening, and I'm so excited. Amazing things continue to happen to me and through me, so I could be a blessing to others, just like God continues to be a blessing to me through others. Oh yes, yes, yes. I'm here checking in with you guys. Welfare check. Hope all is well, and I hope that every day that you step out of your house, that you make it back home safe to be with your loved ones. And let me give you a tip or a little heads up. When you're done with your day and you're out there battling in the jungle and the war of this world, right? When you get home, if you have like a placemat or a tree or a plant or something, before you get there, rub that tree, wipe your feet down, and leave the chaos from the world, leave it outside, and come into that sacred place, your kingdom, your sacred holy place, which is your home. And when you go inside, if you're blessed to have family with you, hug them, tell them that you love them, and tell them how was your day. Speak with them, have a little encounter, enjoy their company, because a day will come where it won't be like that, you guys. And today's a beautiful day. There won't ever be another day like today. No, there won't be. And I'm here to remind you that you are worthy, you do matter, and you do count. You are unique. And once again, we just need you to get up, dust yourself off, and keep going. Don't give up, okay, you guys? And we have this up prepared. Whatever you're going through, this too shall pass. And with God on our side, nothing can stop us, and we are blessed and unstoppable. So I wanted to check in with you guys and share with you guys today. Today's message is I had to go through what I had to go through in order for me to be able to hear with you guys today and share and give out a frequency and vibration of peace, love, and hope to the world. Starting with myself, my world in my mind, then you guys, and then eventually reaching the whole world globally, universe, right? I had to go through what I had to go through in order to realize that good choices, good things happen. Bad choices, bad things happen. And I made a lot of bad choices, you guys. Oh, yes, I did. And what you see now, today, this very moment, is 10 years in the making when I finally decided that I had enough. And when I had enough, then I could start having enough. But I had to go through all that pain, self-inflicted, created, manifested pain of destruction, tragedy, and misery in order for me to be here today and explain to you that it's not worth it. I had to go through what I had to go through in order to use my life experiences and share it with you in the hopes of cutting your time, of thinking that it's only you, cutting that time short and helping you snap out of it, and reminding you that you're not alone. We all go through similar things, and the same thing is pain. We all go through pain. It's just our outlook and how we see things. So you're not alone, you guys. What you've gone through, someone else has gone through. But really, once again, I had to go through what I had to go through in order for me to use it as a life experience to share with you guys. So what you're going through is going to be for life experience to share with others, because what I can't do, you can do. What you can't do, I can do. Put together, we can do things and work as a team. And I learned this from Jim Quick. Together, everybody achieves more. Team, yes. And I had to go through what I had to go through in order for me to realize that my happiness, my well-being, my peace of mind, my healing, my future, the 50, 60, 70, 80, 90-year-old version of me, well-being, is my responsibility and my responsibility only. Whatever happens, I had to go through what I had to go through to realize that whatever happens is my responsibility on how I see that. Okay? So I had to go through what I had to go through in order to realize that I didn't always stick by God, you guys, but God always stuck by me, and He was there waiting for me. And I was putting myself in very, 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 very dangerous situations. But God had a purpose and a plan for me, and He always had His angels, guardian angels, watching over me. He had his hedge of protection watching me. He had his hand in everything that I was doing. But I was the one that decided not to stick by God, but he was always there and he always stuck by me. But I had to finally lose everything, hit rock bottom, so I could surrender, say, God, I'm sorry, I'm done. I'm done. I'm scared. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to do everything my way, but it doesn't work. So now I've decided to try it your way, and I beg you to do it your way. Guide me, build me, mold me, guide me, you see fit. Build me, use me, utilize me. Be my God, be my refuge, be my rock. And I had to go through all that and hit rock bottom, lose everything so I can share with you. Because if you feel the same way, then it's time to rise. Because it's all in preparation and harder times are coming. And if you're not strong in the mind, but you're weak in the mind, it's going to be harder. If you're not plugged into God and you're not living guided by God, it's going to be harder. Because the higher ups have a different agenda on us, but God has the best agenda. So when they call it calamity, I call upon the Almighty. Yes, you guys. Yes, you guys. So I'm going through my days, right? And sometimes I feel like, whoa, this heaviness. I feel this overwhelming sensation. I feel my emotions playing tricks on me. So what do? Then I call on the Almighty and I say, God, I need you. And I first seek the kingdom of God, and then everything will be given to me. So if something happens and doesn't go my way, I had to go through what I had to go through to learn that I don't have to just react. What, you threw me on the bus? I don't have to throw you on the bus. I had to go through what I had to go through, realize that it's not worth trying to pay anybody back or blame other people or throw people under the bus or lie, cheat, and steal or be bad or just react and be vengeful. No, because things are going to happen. And when my emotions try to take over me, right? You know, someone does me wrong, something happens, it didn't go the way I planned it, or I'm just feeling kind of like tired, or I don't know, just the emotions. That's when God makes me strong. So I had to go through what I had to go through in order for me to realize that when I am weak, God makes me strong, because I no longer depend and rely on my strength, but now I solely depend and rely on God's strength. And God loves that. It's pleasing to his ears and calling upon his power. So when I feel like down and out, you know, things ain't going the way I think or going the way I plan them to be, or things are going well, but I feel a little little funky, little down and out. I gotta snap out of it and tell God, you make me strong in my weakness, because I no longer depend and rely on my strength, but I depend on you. So I give this to you and I call upon you. And guess what? Then I'm able to shake it off. My physiological, my body, my mainframe, I'm able to walk with confidence and act, talk, breathe, live, be, sing, dance, live, love, laugh, and act and react as if nothing can stop me, because God is with me and I am blessed and unstoppable. Because there are those days where, you know, you might feel a little bit down and everything's going good, but you just feel out of funk, right? You're like, man, what do? You call upon God. And I had to go through what I had to go through in order for me to realize this and be able to share this with you. So things might be going good. I'm happy for you. But you might be feeling out of place. Call upon God. Things might not be going good for you. I'm praying for you. And you're feeling like out of place. Call on God. You might be making a decision to let go of a job. Call on God. You might be feeling like, hey, you need to ask for forgiveness, make amends. Call on God. He'll guide you. He'll open the door. Okay? So I had to go through what I had to go through in order for me to share this with you. Okay? And part of my passage was becoming legally blind. Legally blind, to be able to see this in this whole different perspective, and being guided and knowing that my perspective will always drive my performance, and living my life being guided by God. Because now I realize that, you know what? Who am I to abuse my body? Who am I to be abusive to anybody or be rude to anybody. Because first of all, this body is a loaner. I borrowed, God let me borrow this body. So who am I to abuse this body? Nobody. It's not even my body. And who am I to be rude to you guys or to anybody just because you're rude to me? I don't know what you're going through. So what do? Kill him with kindness, be a man of peace. And I had to go through what I had to go through in order for me to get on my knees, surrender, give my all to God, and learn to be a man of peace. Even when things are going berserk, chaotic, or when things are going well, to rely on God and ask Him for His guidance and for His strength. And then what happens? Then I'm able to end the night on a good night and put this day down as a win, as a W, and realize that it's all in preparation, because one day something will happen and I'll be able to be there and be focused and not break down, because I'm following God's plan and His way. With that being said, you guys, I invite you to give it a try, to call upon God, and when you feel weak, ask for His strength, and He will listen to you, and He will give it to you. And it's so amazing, you guys. We have this up in prayer. Please be safe. Blessings are sent your way, and let's get it done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, champs. Let's go, champs. Let's go be amazing, champs.